everybody. Welcome to Late Night Dungeon Fight, and we're here as usual, waiting on one or more players, as is our wont. It's what we do. It's our signature move to never be here on time. It's what differs us from all the other actual play podcasts that have responsible people that are constantly sitting at the table right when they go. Not
Mhm.
here. We got real lives, goddammit. Shit happens. Sometimes people are stuck at work. Sometimes people are on dates. Sometimes people are getting laid. Sometimes people are sick or in the hospital.
Stranded on a
We ain't
mountain.
got
Heart broke down.
understudies.
Mental
Honestly,
breakdown.
yeah, most of our
Oh, there she is.
most of the people who miss it's
Okay.
usually for like a relatively a relatively fine reason, not like a miserable reason. Hi Ginger, welcome back.
Hello, beautiful.
So everybody is importing their characters and making sure we're all leveled up.
Oh, are
Let
we
me
doing
finish
that now?
doing
I
that.
thought that was like a partial way through thing tonight.
No, the first bit to throw off, to finish off
Oh,
the
it's
end
all
of the first
RP?
one is all RP.
Oh, hell yeah.
For the
I did not
5th
realize
time,
that.
Jack, for the 5th time.
That's as much as it takes.
Yep.
For me.
Yep.
Every time.
Okay, Jack, we still love you.
Oh, good, and Orc didn't level up, so whoever runs him can run a level 3 Juice Wellington.
Hell yeah.
Take all your statuses off, because
Why
the
you do
next
this,
thing you're
Orc?
gonna do is go home and rest.
Why you do this, Orc?
It's like he expects it from us, but then he doesn't do it.
I
Why you
mean,
do
he
this?
expects it, but he also knows that we're not going to do it
Until-
until next session.
Yeah, true
It's
that.
like,
Except for
I'm
me, who
gonna
does
do
it
right now,
immediately
you know?
after the session, because leveling up is like the best thing for me.
I usually do it, but I forget that part where you got to come in here and manually put everything in. That part is what I always forget to do till the end.
My problem
Oh.
is that I don't think about it unless I'm at work, and both the Wanderers app and Forge are blocked at work, so I can't fuck around on them.
Yeah, that could be a problem.
So, okay, I know
Keep pulling
Shiv
thread.
probably hasn't, but Ginger or Jack, have you guys watched Grey's Anatomy?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen.
I mean, not
some
in
of
like a
it.
long ass time.
So,
I
I've
take
seen
umbrage to
clips.
that. I do like doctor shows. I just prefer doctor shows that are a little less
yeah,
fucking
you're like a house
gay.
kind of guy.
House.
Yeah.
You know,
House
House
was
was
good.
actually the first thing that popped
Scrubs.
into my brain.
Mhm.
Scrubs was good. I
Scrubs,
hear
yeah.
that thing called The Good Doctor is a similar style
Yeah,
of
it
show.
was
I
Good
haven't
it was
watched
Doctor's
pretty
a
it.
good.
good one.
So, okay,
I
so
did
hold
like
on.
the
I had a point to
LTR.
asking the question, goddammit.
Also, you might like New Amsterdam if you like those.
Let's go.
New Amsterdam was good.
Yeah,
So,
okay, what's your fucking question?
all right, so I made it with Grey's Anatomy. I made it all the way through like the COVID season. When I started dating my husband, I got him to watch it because I was like still really into it at the time. And he worked nights, so he was always awake while I was asleep. So I woke up to him being really angry about some of the traumatic moments in the series. So, especially things related to George. So, my best friend is just now getting into Grey's Anatomy. And she texted me last week and I was like, look, I just need to tell you, like, some shit's gonna get real. Emotionally prepare yourself for season 6.
Oh no.
She just finished season 5.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, Ginger, if you remember what happens in the first episode of season 6. 007.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm just waiting for a very angry text message now.
I love how you said that in code, like I give a shit.
Well, no, but what if somebody's watching it and they too just discovered Grey's Anatomy? Like, I don't want to spoil it for them.
It's
Okay.
7:30. Nobody watches us until after they're done drinking.
On a related
I'm
train of
currently
thought,
drinking.
I very much enjoyed the beginning seasons of Grey's Anatomy. and despite how, dramatic they were.
Yeah, very.
I truly did not like Chicago Med.
I didn't watch
tried.
it.
Chicago Med I found like legitimately upsetting because in Grey's Anatomy the drama is like 90% personal drama.
Mm-hmm.
At least in the beginning seasons. I don't know
Yeah.
how it is in the
No, pretty much.
most of the time, like a lot of times their morals for the actual cases themselves that they're doing are not questionable. Real, like they're like doing the best for like the patients and everyone involved.
Mm-hmm.
In Chicago Med, it's like the doctors do these really fun things where they decide to like disregard patient decisions and just do shit for them instead.
Oh no.
And it's like it's legitimately upsetting.
Oh no. That's yeah. No, I don't like that.
I tried. I really did. And I think the actors and everything on it are really cool, but
Yeah, Grey's Anatomy legitimately got bad. Like it got really bad and you could tell they were like grasping at straws to like hang on to the original audience.
Was it just like sunken cost fallacy for you?
It was
like you had just invested so much time you had to keep going.
Yeah, it was one of those things where like I had put so much like emotional investment into this show that I was like, okay, let me see if they turn it around. Like, and there's a couple people like you are invested in, like you get really invested in Bailey.
Yeah.
But yeah, eventually I had to give it up. So I'm sure she's like, oh yeah, when I catch up, we'll watch together. And I'm like, no, by the time you catch up, you're not going to want to watch it anymore. I'm not going to ruin that for you right now, but so you know.
Yeah. Right, let's try this instead.
You guys can go back to full health because you basically are going to just go home and chill out for a couple days.
Okay. I was not that hurt for a change.
I am unharmed.
Yeah, Juice and Stump got wrecked, man.
Oh yeah, Juice I remember getting
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah, got wrecked. And I just put us on the town map. The store is available if you want anything. Oh, my store isn't working either. What? Okay,
Yeah.
if I hit control, it opens. Can you guys get into the store?
I haven't tried yet. There we go.
Nope.
What the hell happened?
Andy, can you fucking stop licking the drum? Thank you. And don't look at me like you're upset that I'm telling you to stop. It's gross. I can hear it.
I don't think he's designated as the store anymore because I can target him. I don't remember being able to target the store.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so they're not lootable.
Oh, I have lost connection to the server now. Attempting to reestablish.
Sounds like you did.
Just wanted to know what the dubious
A
knowledge.
merchant?
There's that.
Yep, we're super well prepared. This is why nobody shows up for the first hour.
Absolutely.
Open.
So,
oh my god, you can set, if you want to get like really shitty, you can set hours for your stores.
Why would you do that?
Oh my god. Yeah, I guess the last update that they did fucked our stores up.
Lame.
The fucked up part is like we can't even see what's in it. So if we
Okay,
did want
so
to
if
buy
you
something,
can you control double click on him?
oh, hold on. Nope. And my targeting went from yellow arrows to red arrows, so apparently he's my enemy.
All right.
I wonder if I can punch him.
I name him Earl. Name is Earl.
Nice.
So you're just gonna have to make like a new shop.
I drug out a new token. Go try that one.
Hello, new token. No.
No.
Yeah, and it doesn't have any in the inventory. Ugh. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. If you guys want anything, you tell me, and we'll just run it the way we did Sunday until we can figure out what the hell happened with our merge.
Say that sentence again.
Right.
What? What's happening?
We'll just do what we did
Ooh.
Sunday until we figure out.
Ooh, this is fun. So, I have gained this thing called gossip lore. It is a special lore skill that can be used only to recall knowledge, but on any topic. If you fail to check recall knowledge, or if you fail a check to recall knowledge with gossip lore, you get the effects of the dubious knowledge skill fee, which basically means
Love the dubious
as
knowledge.
long as I don't critically fail, I do get a bit of true knowledge, but I also get a bit of erroneous knowledge, and I have no
Oh, yeah.
way to differentiate which is which. So I'll know a true thing about it and an untrue thing about it, and I won't know what bit is what bit.
Yeah, I've
I've
seen
always
that one
thought that
before.
was
It's
fun.
pretty hilarious.
Yeah, I've always thought that
So
would be
I
a fun
gotta
one to have.
add gossip lore.
Okay. So I switched him to neutral. I don't know if that changes your ability. Or we're good.
Oh. Well, that's annoying. Well, when I was far away from him and clicked him, it says item piles. You're too far away to interact. So I'm like, oh, that's a good sign. But if I get close, I still can't interact with any item piles.
Well, that's obnoxious.
It's bullshit.
This is bullshit. Okay, well look, does anybody want some silk ceremonial armor? Some dice? Oil of Unlife? You might want to wait a minute till you get your next quest.
Did I use my oil of unlife? I don't remember.
I was just gonna check if I had any.
Oh wait, juice can make oil of unlife.
You
You
can.
can, yeah. Pop dust.
Black powder knuckle dusters.
I don't plan on punching many things.
Oh, you can get cheetah elixir.
What?
I post.
Oh, did we want me to sell a bunch of these onyx gemstones that I picked up, except for the one that is shaped like an eye? Because we didn't, or no, that was just for the bank. We can still sell that. Never mind.
I don't
But
care.
I have a shit ton of onyx gemstones for some reason, as well as pocket bacon.
Pocket bacon.
Pocket bacon.
But I can sell those and just add them to the party gold if we want.
Sure work.
Yeah, I
Sure.
don't care. Go ahead.
Cool.
Just swap it out, Jack.
Oh, now I know how old Orc is, how much he weighs. I know his pronouns. That's
Oh.
fantastic. Good thing I know those.
Who?
They're gonna come. What?
What are you talking about?
I know Orc's pronouns.
Oh.
You know Juice's pronouns?
Yes, Juice's pronouns. Sorry.
So there.
We aren't our characters, God.
Well, kinda are. Don't do much without us.
God damn it. Need my calculator.
Trying to think what all we learned from the final bit.
Well, good news, he'll get a recap. Alright, are you guys all good?
Side trimmer.
Yeah, I'm just
Well,
gonna
that's-
do the gemstone thing and listen while I'm doing math.
Alright. So you guys go home for a few days, and then you receive a summons from Kepgeda of Seven Stomachs, who is the High Governor of Grey Dirge, inviting you to dine at their manor along with Berline Hadoli. So we will go there.
Kepgeda.
That's okay. I am not hungry. I do not consume food. Why do you keep inviting a robot and a skeleton to dinner?
Look, this is how business is done, is over meals.
Yeah.
The governor's mansion is a veritable fortress of bones with a pair of spires rising high above the city. Two dour ghouls lead the way through narrow passages and down stairways to a chamber well below the streets. In this impressive ossuary turned dining room, a fine meal is laid out on low tables surrounded by comfortable cushioned chairs. And
Nice.
as you get there, you will
Right.
notice Berline has given herself the head of the table, and the governor is nudged down a seat.
Mr. Quick Tongue kind of looks like he has sausages on his head.
He does look silly. His hair is weird.
It very much looks like someone just like put some sausages. Maybe it's intestinal tract.
Yeah, it might be.
Intestinal
Well, that's what sausages are made out of. So
Oh yeah, you're right.
All right.
Gross.
it looks like Play-Doh. It looks like a plastic hairpiece that they stuck to the top of his head.
It looks like
Yeah,
Lego
right, like,
Medusa.
little helmet and go.
Yeah, it looks like a Lego piece.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Lego piece with Harry Potter glasses.
As a matter of fact, his head is kind of cylindrical, and all of those could just be like add-on Lego things, like a plug-in tongue and the hair. The ear comes with the hair. The ears come with the hair.
Do we think he's a Lego?
Oh, I know he's a Lego.
I just placed you guys somewhere when I set the map up, but you may move about the cabin freely.
Why do I have to sit next to Mr. Sausage?
Do you want to make Juice sit next to him?
No,
Yeah, you have control of Juice as well. You
Yeah.
can switch their spots.
How do you make someone turn like the token?
Shift and
shift.
mouse wheel.
Yep.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're
everyone's
really
dancing.
now I'm really acting like Juice. Because I swear that's half of what Orc is doing during the game. It's
Like
just
half of the time,
Oh,
yeah.
look at this. I can spin us both at the same time. Chicka, 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 wah.
Are you running turntables on here now?
Clearly.
how the turntables have turned. Sorry, I had to.
No,
There
I
was,
don't blame you.
There's a comedian who made that joke, but like really badly and awkwardly, and it was hilarious to watch him just stumble and fall.
Well, I mean, the best way to make that joke is just to go, how the turntable.
How
Just
no?
to do
He
that.
said how the turns of the tables have turned. The tables have turned. Never mind. It was great. It was fun to watch. All right, what are we doing here?
Okay. Yeah, you guys are having dinner. So I assume that Juice is just pulling weasels out and draining them into his cup.
I don't know what he does. He is a strange enigma of a creature.
Oh, there. Can I borrow some of them weasels, please? Thank you. I appreciate that.
What? No, get your own.
I don't have my own bag of weasels, and
He
I guess
tosses
they're
you the
not.
bag of weasels.
Oh,
And I
that's right.
guess
There's
they're.
two.
Oh, oh, thank you. So, DM, I would like to buy a bag of 1,000. What are they called?
Ball bearings.
Yep, I would like to buy a bag of 1,000 ball bearings and put it in the bag of weasels.
I mean, Stump just walks over to a skull and smashes all the teeth out of it and hands those to you.
Oh, there's at least 32.
Just find it at the compendium and do as should be done, please.
Yes.
I'm not gonna fight it. It brings you joy, and that's what we're here for. All right.
I mean, whenever we're home, we could just let out a weasel every now and then for
Just let Argoon chase it.
Argoon the Destroyer to
Annihilator.
give him some entertainment. Argoon the Annihilator to have a little fun.
Yep, so as you guys are sitting down to dinner, Quick Tongue asks you about I've heard about some fights around town.
Wasn't us. I don't know what you're talking about.
Is there another
Plead the fifth.
Is there another stump man?
Probably.
I mean, to be
Man?
fair, there
Your name
might
has
be.
been Stump Man this whole. I thought it was Stumpy.
No, my name is Stump Junkman.
Well, why didn't you correct me?
I don't really care what people call me. All of you haven't been particularly important until lately, so beings do not stay
I'm
around here
slightly
very
offended
long.
by that. But
Well,
Gee,
go
I
on.
wonder why. Fucking dick.
Next, you're gonna tell me his name isn't Bones.
It's
No.
not. It's Clack.
And the one next to me, his name is ridiculous. I don't remember how to pronounce all of it. But it's nonsense.
I
We
think
just
it's
call-
Romulus.
Romulus
it is.
Orenthal
Romulus-
Juice.
Romulus
There's a
It's
Weldenaris
not
in there too.
Orenthal.
I know.
Orenthal is
Romulus,
not Polaris.
Ordriat.
Juice.
Yeah. And then his last name is cut off. So
It's Weldenar, but I keep calling
It's
him
Welden-
Wellington.
It's Weldenaris. I remember
oh,
that.
Aldenaris.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody fucking knows.
Can we stop having a breakdown in front of the Bloodlord? Jesus Christ.
Oh, right.
She seems entirely delighted by you all. And when Quick Tongue tries to kind of talk about how you've created disturbances around town, she interjects and she's like, I think they've done wonderfully. And he just kind of like grumbles and sinks back in his chair.
To be fair, all we've done is go around and ask a few questions, and people just keep attacking us.
I would, in fact, argue that we have not started any fights. We have merely finished them.
We have started exactly 0 fights.
I have
Why
popped
am I
many meat
switching my
balloons.
accent?
I don't know why you became
Lydia narrows
Southern
her
all of a
eyes.
sudden.
Like, Quack, like, are you
I-
like thinking in her head, is he mocking me?
Meanwhile, he just sits there horrified, like, my Irish. I like picked up on her accent and did a weird Irish fucking Southern mix, and I hate
Oh,
myself.
Faith and Begorra. That's how I always reset my Irish accent. I just say Faith and Begorra. Might, Rabbit, you might.
Oh, Lord.
So tell me about your adventures around town.
I've popped a lot of meat balloons.
So, who is she to the town?
Venkesh Quick Tongue, or look, they have 4 names for person.
guts or something. Quick tongue is the
Kepgeda Seven Stomachs is an aristocrat, the High Governor of Great Urge.
She's the one
she's
who
the
gave us
High
the
Governor?
manor and told us to check out the farm.
No, Berline is the one that gave you the manor
Oh,
and told you
Berline,
to check
sorry.
out the farm. That's a bloodlord. This
Right.
is the High Governor of town.
That
So,
means exactly
above-
nothing to us. Which one is above the other?
So-
above the bloodlords.
Okay.
I would assume
So
the
okay.
bloodlords
So here's
have
the thing.
power, but not legal authority, and she has like actual.
No, so the thing is the governor is kind of, and this is something that, like those of you that are from Great Urge would know. The governor is really just a figurehead and has absolutely no power, but the illusion to the people of Great Urge is that they do have power. So what you're really starting to see in the interaction is that Berline really has the power over the governor. And there's more things politically behind it, but you guys haven't quite uncovered that yet.
Or giving a shit. Like, let's be fair. None of us has been like, ooh, intriguing.
Well, you haven't even had the opportunity to. Like, this is the first time you've met this person, but the whole purpose of the High Governor is to give the illusion to the people that they are like the supreme power of the town. And then the Bloodlords kind of have like some power over them. But in truth, and this is only player knowledge, in truth, the governor doesn't really have any power.
So the governor is the blue one, and
yes.
The Seven Stomachs is a bloodlord.
No, this is Vanquish Quicktongue is the Seven Stomachs. It gave them two names. Do not ask me why. Berline Hadoli is the same person you've been dealing with the whole time. That's the Bloodlord.
Huh.
She's the one that sent you to the farm, gave you the manor.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So she's
awful cheerful looking.
Yeah.
Yes, she is. She's the only like bloodlord that lives in a town. All of the other ones live in the capital city.
And she's the one with connections to the reanimators.
Correct.
All right.
Yeah.
I am on track of who we're talking about.
Yeah, it's a little confusing even in here because of the way they actually I may have gotten confused because they talk about Kepgeda, but they give you a picture for Vanquish, so I may have just given you the wrong picture altogether. Just roll with it today, guys.
Yeah, totally fine.
All right. Yeah, after we were out on the farm, we did a little bit more digging. We went and visited a bank and visited some thieves' hideouts. So really, you should be thanking us.
I mean, she's not wrong. Plus, there's a cult running around town.
Besides
A
yours.
cult?
Yeah, the one with the three fingers and all that. They have a flag and all that.
I thought you dispatched that.
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't a cult, though, was it?
It's a gang.
At the very least, a gang.
More of a gang of thugs.
Yeah, it was like
I thought it was more of a cult. They were saying some very weird voodoo-y shit.
You
Are
say
you sure you don't recognize cults?
Yeah, of course I would. Why?
Oh, no reason. Staring at your makeup great again hat.
So you say you went to the bank. The bank's been closed for years. Why would you find yourselves there?
Because the gang had broken into the bank and was trying to, I think, steal something from some of the vaults.
No.
So, we didn't see them. So we instead tracked them down, to their hideout behind the one bar.
The hideout. It was in a brewery.
Crooked Coffin.
That's what I thought. It was coffin something.
Yeah.
I thought it was just the coffin, like, for whatever reason. But yeah, tracked him down to there. kicked their butts there. They'd been keeping some extra zombies around for various reasons, and also, I think they were poisoning the bear. There's some green goop all over them.
I definitely thought you said poisoning the bear for a second, and I was very confused.
No, they didn't have a bear there. They had beer.
I also thought he said big furry ursine creature and not malted beverage.
uh
Yeah, there was more. Did we find? We found more of the paste, right?
um
I'm pretty.
like small remnants enough for you to connect dots, but not like enough for you to gain a collection of it.
Okay.
Right, we had
Yeah.
like the little collection that we had from the farm,
Mm-hmm.
but
That I've
nothing more
split
than
up a
that.
couple ways. Which I
Yeah.
guess we should check on the alchemist that I gave something to.
I mean, yeah, it'd be
I
nice.
forgot about that too, so
I
um
got a long rest orc here.
Follow
No
up later.
worries.
what did
Yeah.
I'm sorry, why were they trying to break into the bank? What were they looking for?
What are they looking for?
I don't remember.
Hold on. Do.
Come on, notes, don't let me down. They're probably gonna let me down. God damn it.
If they let you down, you can roll a little
Well,
checkaroo there.
out of uh game. Were they trying to find the deed that we found?
No.
No, I believe they were looking for the key.
We found the deed
No, they took the key.
kind of by accident.
Shit, hold on. Now I gotta go backward.
I know we didn't find their like main boss. We just rousted one of their hideouts. We didn't like defeat the entire gang.
Yeah, let me
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a
but I gotta go back and read because I have my brain set on this line of questioning and I can't shift it very well right now. Because
Yeah, unfortunately, my computer closed unexpectedly, and my notes may or may not have all opened at all
oh no.
for
Oh
this
no.
particular campaign
Woo.
because they were on Notepad instead of Word.
No autosave
You know where my notes are?
in
They're
your
in
brain.
Forge.
Oh, in your notes tab.
Yeah, they have a whole tab for it, but also it's a pain in the ass to use, so I totally understand if you don't use it. But I have the party gold in there. I have some random scribbled notes of swallows, gray paste poison, and set mat get, because that was the guy we saved at the bar.
Okay, so when you went, you didn't know what they were looking for. You just knew that they were going there.
Ah,
So you can only assume that Kepgeda had sent them for something particular. Based on what you
right.
found, the only thing you can do is make an assumption.
Yeah. So we don't entirely know what they were in the bank for, but they were there for something specific, most like, and then we tracked down one of their hideouts, but their main leader, their head, I don't know, the head of their
Kepgeda,
gang, Kepgeda, was not there, so we couldn't really question her about it.
you killed Kepgeda.
Yeah, she was there.
Was
She's
she?
still there. She's dead.
She's the one that
mean,
blinded Orc.
she was the head
Oh, that was
with
her.
Yeah.
with the cauldron. Yeah.
Oh, I'm
I mean,
dumb.
she's dead now, but y'all could probably revive her and ask her some more
Oh, you
questions.
do have a plus
Very
0
good.
to your intelligence, so that tracks.
Yeah, it tracks real good.
Particularly dead.
Yeah, she was already an undead, so she might not be able to be revived in that particular way.
I would think that someone that was undead would be easier to revive.
No, no, because once they've been revived once, it's hard to get the that's tethering to their body from their soul kind of weakens after the first time, and it's harder to get them back.
Interesting.
Okay, so as you guys are talking, and I'm gonna clarify this because I've just unriddled my own brain. Seven Stomachs is the High Governor.
I said that.
Yep, Quick Tongue is the person that's about to enter the room. Which I do not have a token for. Okay.
Wait, that's Quick Tongue there. You don't have a token for Seven Stomachs.
Right. Same thing. We're rolling
Not
with
same
it.
thing.
Good
Clearly
enough.
different things.
Seven Stomachs.
Just use that icon that Jack uses as a spiritual weapon.
Yes.
The fucking symbiote.
The angry man. Or the symbiote.
There we
That'd
go.
be the
Angry
symbiote.
man.
All right.
Angry man is fine.
So as you guys are talking, Quick Tongue bursts in the room demanding to see the governor. His staff following behind him. The governor's staff, not Quick Tongue's.
Floating staff?
Yes.
Magic staff.
Excellent.
He comes in and he says, I've come to reopen Grey Dirge Bank. After months of bureaucratic maneuvering in Mektar, I want to know why there's been violence in the bank. And after the conversation you guys have just had, Berline Hadoli gives you all a moment to respond before she or the High Governor says anything.
So-
I apologize. My name's Lydia, and you are?
Vakish Quick Tongue.
Right.
Your hair is weird.
Thank you. I've been told that.
Do we have we ever heard of this person? Do we know
We
who
would
they
probably
might be
know who the
affiliated
mayor
with
is,
or anything
yeah.
like that?
No. This isn't the mayor. This is the mayor's
Oh.
assistant.
No.
Or someone
No.
who's
This
demanding
is
an
a
audience
man that
with
has
the mayor.
walked in and demanded to speak
Okay.
to him, that has come from Mektar. You have no idea who he is, what his affiliation is, or anything.
What is Mektar?
It's one of the cities.
Right, but do we know Mektar's affiliation?
Generally?
Generally?
I think it's, I'm going to pull them out, but I'm pretty sure, if I'm recalling correctly, it is just the capital city.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because I was there. It's in my notes that I was there.
I'm pretty sure it's just the
I
capital
would know
city.
that.
Yeah.
God damn it. Well, shit. So everyone's in Mektar. It is not just one particular thing.
Right.
Got it.
Yep.
Mektar.
So what do you mean you're trying to open it?
I'm here to reopen the bank.
With who was the owner?
Well, the
I
tax
thought that
collectors union. It's our bank.
I see. Our deed says who's the owners?
It's not them.
Technically, and no, turns. Technically, you are wrong. The owners are the stonemasons, I believe.
Builders Guild.
Builders
That's
Guild.
Same difference.
Yeah.
The ones what make the buildings. We have proof that it does not belong to you. Tax boy.
What?
Pick a question. I can't answer many at once.
Show me your proof.
Kiss my ass. I don't even know who you are.
That is fair. You kind of just burst in on a very private dinner.
Yes, who invited you, loudmouth?
So, the Seven Stomachs would know who he is.
Right.
Okay, but we don't.
Right.
We don't, and they haven't said a word.
Right.
No. Berline's letting you guys run this fucking show.
Right.
She's probably laughing her ass off.
She really is
mean,
having
yeah.
a great fucking time. Yeah. She doesn't, you gotta remember, she doesn't like the tax collectors because they tax the food that you all send.
And neither do
Right.
we, because we fixed the fucking zombies.
Yeah.
I don't know why they don't get along, but whatever. Fuck that.
So yeah, I pull out the
Do
deed.
you have it or do I have it?
I
One
have
of
it.
one of you
Okay.
had it.
I have the deed, and I'm just like, so it says here in this final clause, in which both the parties from both great factions agreed that full authority over the structure and its operation would revert to the Builders League if the Tax Collectors Union fails to continuously operate the bank for a period of a year and a day, and it has been 2 years.
Your monocle disappears.
I didn't have them on.
There, the skeleton has told you the truth. Now fuck off. We were in the middle of dinner.
Black, may I just see that, please? Berline says very nicely. She's quite enjoying herself.
And I'm just like, oh, of course. And I walk on over and give her.
Yep.
There you go.
So she reviews it and looks down the table at QuickTime. He's not wrong. The ownership will revert to the Builders League per the agreement between the Builders League and the tax union.
You signed this agreement.
So
Not you personally,
Yeah,
but
we had intended to bring it to the representative of the Builders Guild. We've just not had the opportunity. We've been a little busy cleaning up some messes.
Yes, there were thugs what needed put down.
So he gets all huffy and storms off like a baby back bitch.
Don't let the door
Bye.
hit you, or the good Lord split you.
And Berline offers to deliver the deed to the Builders League for you.
oh, that's nice of you.
And you may now give
Can I
yourself
sense vote of that?
8 reputation points with the Builders League.
Holy shit.
And take
Hell
away
yeah.
4 with the Tax Collectors Union, but do not go below 0.
Oh no,
Oh, well.
But I was
I'm-
already at -4.
Well then, you're fine.
I'm at +4 for the Builders League and
Okay,
at
hold on.
0 for the Tax Collectors
I
Union
need
still.
to remember how this works.
Because it has not. It was already at 0. It was never above 0.
So
I
I'm
did
-4
orcs.
with the tax.
So just
Tax
leave it.
Collectors Union.
Just leave it.
Oh, okay.
Tax Collectors
I don't care
Union.
what you say. I'm adding in my negatives because I want to see how bad it gets.
If
then,
it
yeah,
gets
I was-
too bad, they will hunt you down and kill you.
So
They can try.
because I was a celebrant, I was already -4 with the Builders League, and now I am +4. I'm the
good.
only celebrant that the Builders League is kind of okay with.
So, question on that. You said it. You don't want it to go below 0, or
It
is
does.
that just for the tax collectors?
It does specifically say on this 8 reputation points with the Builders League and lose 4 with the tax collectors to a minimum of 0.
Okay.
So that's just what it
Okay.
specifically says for this.
Gotcha. So, for other circumstances, we can go negative.
Yes, I started you negative
Okay.
because it doesn't actually give you directions, but it says that your groups hate each other, so I gave you the lowest neutral score.
And
Because to me, that made the most sense logically.
I want to make sure I've got this all done right because I'm pretty sure I did the last time we were here. We should be Ginger. You're in the same guild or
I
whatever.
have Builders 8, Celebrants
Okay.
4, Export Guild 5, Reanimators 8, and
Yeah,
then
see,
Tax Collectors -8.
I somehow fucked all that up. I had like one and
-8.
two.
Damn. That's really bad.
Because we were at -4 already.
I
Because
just want to double
the
check one
Reanimators
thing.
do not like the Tax Collectors.
Oh.
And Ginger, I'm going to drop this on you, but it's probably going to be best for work. For your services, Berline also rewards you guys with a mentalist's staff.
Ooh.
Thank you kindly.
Patrick Jane's walking stick.
Post that.
Hey, it's my
25
favorite cantrip.
mental magic. Interesting.
Yeah, you can't cast it well, so let somebody else try. I'm sorry.
Rude.
All right. So you have, just in conclusion, stopped this minor plot to poison Grey Dirge. But you did learn that Kepgeda was associated with the Graveclaw Coven of Hags with plots across Geb. Berline is quite pleased with all of you and believes you to be valuable assets. She will be using her position as a Bloodlord to learn more about the Graveclaw. And she will keep you informed of any findings. In the meantime, she suggests you settle into your manor and fix up your kitchen. I don't know. She
I've
just
been trying to fix it up.
she cares about the
This whole
kitchen
time.
very much.
I don't know what
Look,
makes you
I
think
specifically said that I've
Well,
been making
only
improvements
half of the
to the
party
manor
needs
this whole time.
at most a refrigerator.
yeah, y'all just need some. Well, I mean, they probably would just want fresh blood. Like, they probably wouldn't even want like.
I
I
know,
mean,
but
The
like
pantry's
look,
just
a
full
nice,
of weasels running
This
around.
isn't like a 1980 college. They don't have to keep
a,
bags of blood in the fridge.
a nice
Really?
little phasma salad.
That sounds disgusting.
It's awful.
Sims. It's
oh
little,
yeah, I remember that shit.
little plasma salad.
Yeah.
Little plasma.
Sounds awful.
I can make me a plasma Jane.
Oh yeah. God.
I like
haven't played Sims
vampires
in
in
so long.
Sims. Especially when you have mods, so you can kill people with it.
I tell you what, completely off the rails here. Being a vampire must be some bullshit. Like, you get no enjoyment out of any food at all, and all you can live on is blood. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of perks, but imagine how much that would suck. No pun intended.
Well, I would imagine that, like, especially a half vampire or like some versions of the vampires, the blood is what's keeping you going. So it's like it's keeping your body kind of alive and like making it go through motion.
Jack.
I'm
So
casting it
like,
for our goon the Annihilator.
so you could conceivably say that they're like taking in the blood, but the blood is making their digestion work still, so that they could then like eat and shit like a normal person.
Do you mean eat and shit as in poop or eat and shit as in stuff?
Eat and poop.
Okay, I just needed clarification. The uses of the word shit is vast.
Absolutely, it is a very versatile word.
Hello, puppy.
Hello, how are you? Yes, hi.
Yo,
Yeah.
big
Hey,
head.
Bob.
Alrighty.
I sustain myself on strong emotions.
Ew. Emotion.
Yeah.
An
Yeah.
emotional vampire.
No, it's more of just like an emotional sponge, like my roots. It doesn't matter what it is; they're all delicious.
Have you guys seen the things we do in the dark?
Things we
Or
do in the
whatever.
shadows,
The
or
things
what
we
we
do
do
in the
in the shadows.
shadows.
Things
Where
we
they
do in the
have
dark sounds like a porno.
didn't mean
It sounds like a mix between what we do in the shadows and Are You Afraid of the Dark?
yeah, that's kind of where my brain went, to be completely honest. But basically, they have a vampire who's an energy vampire in it. And he just makes people so fucking tired by standing there and talking to them for like 5 minutes. Great.
He's one of the ones that wears a suit, right?
No, he wears a cardigan.
Oh, okay. Love that. Love that movie.
Okay.
Oh
Didn't they
yeah,
make
our
like
shadow dog is here. I
didn't they make
forgot
like a
about him.
series out of that? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird
Yeah.
psychopomp.
Oh, puppy.
Okay, okay.
I forgot. Did we tame this thing?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Vaguely.
tame.
Amazing. I throw it a weasel.
It takes
I
it and
don't think it,
curls up in the corner.
based on its face, I don't think it needs a weasel, but it might enjoy one.
I
Nothing here
mean,
needs food. It's weird.
Yeah, no one in this
it's
household
just
needs
for
food.
fun.
Our food budget is so low, it's great.
It's like one pig a week that they split for the blood.
Oh, I'm over here now.
Yeah.
I'm over here now.
As again moved. It can
Hello,
move.
Argoon. How you, Argoon the Annihilator? How are you doing today? Is that a unseen
hello.
servant been real helpful?
Yeah. As much as one can be.
That guy's name is Reacher.
Florinza.
Awesome.
Oh,
Okay.
she's
Berline once again invited herself to dinner.
Oh wait,
Yep.
one moment.
Welcome. I spent some time like showing her the improvements. Look, we got rid of the cobwebs over there, and we refinished this table in here.
Quick,
I chose the ebony, like the ebony staining on there. Give it to darken the room up a little bit. So I thought it needed it.
It looks lovely, Lydia.
Thank you.
real
I
quick
have-
before I forget, how many hero points do we have this week?
Ooh,
Oh,
good call.
Hero point. Can you fucking
Chris.
not, please?
Nice.
God damn. We've been getting threes a lot lately.
well,
This is
now
gonna
that you've
suck
said
for-
it, we're fucked.
Stop complaining.
I know.
All
I
right.
know.
I am also gonna post this because it is a minor dissertation.
Oh shit.
No,
Oh.
you are required to read all of it.
Holy
Yup.
shit.
It is indeed a minor dissertation.
All right,
can
Berline
do this if you
Hadoli
want.
arrived for supper about 2 hours ago, but dinner wasn't served until she had a long chat catching up with all the local greater gossip. Who was
Well,
marrying who had
Arjun
the...
is only a hand, so it's hard for him to cook quickly,
You're supposed
even
to
with
help
an
him.
unseen servant.
The unseen servant is
He's
helping
got
him.
the unseen servant to help him. I
Once supper...
provided weasels for meat, okay?
All food just floats out because you can't see who the servant carrying it.
Hey, got up and let the DM read. Go ahead, Wally.
Once supper was underway, Berline was served by her skeletal maid, Florencia, while a second skeleton named Reacher remained in the foyer with a hand on his sword. With every dish set before her, Berline rubbed a ring finger that twinkled with a green light. Oh, it's just a poison detector, she explained with a happy smile. Of course, I don't suspect you of anything. It's just a good habit to keep. We bloodlords can never really be too careful. Speaking of poison, she says as the last dishes were whisked away, I've done some discreet nosing around concerning that Kepgeda person you all faced down the other day. She was a naughty young woman, no mistake. Berline leans in as if spilling some confidential secret. Sure enough, a coven of hags called Graveclaw made the toxin you discovered. The Graveclaw includes an Annis hag named Iron Taviah, and Kepgeda was her daughter. Leaning back in her chair as Glorencia pours a cup of after-dinner coffee, Berline continues. Graveclaw has quite the reputation. Quite. Iron Taviah lives in Axan Wood. They say she fled there after Magambaya? Sure. Representatives drove her out of the Mwangi Expanse decades ago. But the rest of the coven, they're all scattered. No one knows where they are. That's not usual for our coven of hags. No, it's not at all. Frankly, I'm quite curious about the coven, making an undetectable poison and testing it out on innocent farms, whatever for. And who dares even attempt such a thing in Geb, where punishment is so, well, let's be honest, so severe. I know it's a lot to ask since you all have this lovely new home, and no doubt are as comfortable as ticks in a bottle of blood, but would you mind too terribly visiting Iron Taviah and Axenwood? I don't think she'll be very happy to see you since you eliminated her daughter, but I really think we ought to find out what this poison business is all about, don't you? Once you've figured it out, well, I need you to clean it all up. Murder, I think, is best. After all, Iron Taviah and anyone she's in league with, I laughed so hard the first time I read that.
Yeah.
Murder, I think, is the best
Yeah.
fate for everyone involved.
Murder, I think, is the best fate for everyone involved. After all, Iron Taviah doesn't anyone she's in league with. Yeah, I can hear it. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Mhm.
I guess her coven frankly sought to inflict death on a massive scale. That mustn't go unpunished. No, it mustn't. I am responsible to enact some justice, and I'm doing so through you.
That was
I
a
mean-
lot of voids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a little bit.
We
Yeah.
get deputy badges.
I'm sorry, what?
What's
Do
a
we get deputy badges since we're going to do justice on your behalf?
what's a deputy?
A deputy is something like a lawkeeper.
What's a law?
A
There are
law?
very many laws here.
So,
I-
Lydia and Stump, as you can see, this is a serious issue that we need to address quickly. If you don't mind, just heading into the wood, doing a quick little murder, gathering some information.
What's wrong with asking for a badge? I don't understand.
All cops are bastards.
We're not cops, we're deputies. We're doing a job on behalf of the Bloodlord.
Abcab.
I think the saying goes, like all deputies are cops, but not all cops are deputies.
No, I think that's the other way around.
I mean, I don't know. I do agree that the God, what the hell was her name?
Iron Taviah.
I do agree that Kepgeda's mother is probably not terribly happy with us and has been causing trouble anyways. So I for one wouldn't mind, you know, taking care of that little issue.
Doing a murder.
Yeah, sounds a little fun.
Doing a minor murder.
I don't mind popping you flesh bags at all.
As if she is a flesh bag. She's part of a coven. They're mainly sticks.
What? What? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know what you think a coven is, but it's a group of witches, not a
Right.
bundle of sticks. I believe there's another name
Witches
for that.
aren't
but I'm not
really
gonna
known
stay
for
on
having
stream.
much meat on their bones.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Right.
Isn't that the pot calling the kettle black?
Yeah, and the pot would know.
Reacher just kind of looks around the corner at Clack, shakes his head, and leans back into the foyer. Lydia and Stump see this, and so is Argoon.
Wow, that's an amazing feat with no eyes.
I imagine you just see Argoon like
He does like a little so you can tell he kind of chuckles about it.
Do you do this?
Yes.
Where his eyes would have been.
Mm. You've moved his painting up to the first floor so he can point at his eyes and then point at Clack.
It's on a chair.
Hell yeah.
In front of
Absolutely.
It's on a chair.
The unseen servant carries it around behind him so that he has basically a body.
I commission your unseen servant to put together a mannequin that's missing the hand that Argoon is on wheels.
I was just
we
thinking
can
about
walk
that.
around
You know,
the
like,
house.
can I use Stitch Flesh to just stitch the rest of the body up for him?
I think Argoon's
He can control.
fairly happy the way things are.
He's
I think
grown
if you
accustomed to his
I think
ways
if
of life.
you I think if you try and attach him to a body, he's gonna get a little offended. Like I think you should just respect him the way things are.
Yeah, we don't need to change Argoon the Annihilator.
No, respect his
Oh, no.
disability.
I wouldn't change him. I would just make a faux body that he can hang out with. So he can be present.
We got him a dog. He's fine.
You make like a fake right hand. You guys keep bringing home dead right hands. And Orc keeps
like
trying
him.
to reanimate them so that he can play like
And have at least a
like
thumb
Thumb
war.
of
Yeah,
War.
I was just thinking Thumb War. So he can have the
Well,
Thumb War
Stump is grabbing old armor because he's figured, well, it worked for me, so
Like, you guys are really trying to do the best for Argoon, and he's absolutely exhausted by it, but he also deeply appreciates it.
You just bring him home a gauntlet one day, just like, here, we got you a suit of armor.
He's like, you only brought the right gauntlet.
I thought we brought the left.
Oh, he's a left hand.
It's hard to tell when you don't really have much on your hands.
And every time she gets the wrong hand, she has to use. She's like me, kind of dyslexic. Like uses both, looks at both hands. Left hand, right.
Meanwhile, Clack just holds his up, and he's like, these are all just bones.
Lydia's written a little L on Argoon's hand, so when she looks at him, she knows what hand it is.
Hey man, you joke, but in drill, I had legitimate trouble. Okay.
No, I do too. I still use the wiggles.
These both look like L to me.
It takes me a minute.
Only this one is L.
This one is the correct. They're both L. One only goes the correct direction.
Like.
Well, no, then it's not an L. It's a right angle. It's
no.
So the dyslexia that I have, I legitimately I flip letters back like that way, and I flip letters up and down. Like if I'm trying to write like number, I can like do a U instead of an N and an N instead of a U, or like a W instead of an M. Like, and I'll flip D and B, and I also will flip letter spaces. Like for silence is a very hard word for me to spell.
Yeah,
Oh,
I move stuff around in the word.
Yeah.
And
I do
I'm
that
very
too.
bad with numbers I reorder. If I'm
Numbers I
doing like
do.
longer numbers, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Saying legitimately, if I'm just trying to quickly like look at both and like what's an L, they both look correct to me. I know one of them is wrong, but it.
I don't know which one. Yeah, some days it's quick, and some days I have to sit there for a second and go, you know this.
Mhm.
Oh,
You are
all right.
32 years old, you can figure out which is your left.
It's like, I swear to God, one of these days I will receive correctly the first time.
Oh god.
But it
Receive is a tough
not that
word
day.
anyways.
Every time I type there, I switch the I and the E. I don't know that there's ever been a time I have typed it correctly.
I have
Lovely.
called several of my friends fiends.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys say I do it with chaos. I flip the letters.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's not even the vowels, it's the consonants.
It does not matter. I just flip the fucking letters.
You don't just flip-flop the two round ones.
Nope.
Use the one with the long stick.
That's the thing, is as long as the first and the last letter are in the right place, I can jumble everything in the middle.
We gotta get going. Gotta get back to the story, or Shiv's falling asleep.
She was taking a nap.
Huh?
Okay. So yes, she has asked you to go to the Axan Wood and hunt down Iron Taviah and just do a skosh of a murder.
Mm-hmm.
Clean up a little mess.
Yeah.
Just a little homicide pastiche.
Yeah,
I
just
hope this wood's not far away.
Probably not.
well, I mean, do you not know of the Axan?
I mean, I don't know. Do I?
Hang on. I have a map
Is
of
it on the
Geb.
fucking map?
It's literally it's big. It's very big.
Can
That
I
doesn't help.
roll?
So there's Great Urge and there's Mektar, and the
actually,
Axan
here.
Wood is basically the entire space between them.
Here,
Oh.
we will activate the map. You guys don't
it's
have.
all those trees.
Can you
Yeah.
see?
Yeah.
I can see that
but
her
this
fucking
tells us
cottage
where
is
the
like
cottages.
Yeah, don't
Like,
look
a
at that.
week away.
Ignore that.
Oh, we don't know that. Yeah,
Yeah.
not at all.
You still have to
Hey, look at this
navigate
map.
there.
There's a giant X on it. Maybe we should go there.
Nah, it can't be the X.
That place up in the northwest is called Packaged.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
No, it's Kepgeda.
But it looks like
Kepgeda.
Packaged.
Do you think when they were making names for some of these things, they just like hit the keyboard?
Yeah.
To a degree, they have to. Dude.
Generally, sometimes.
What's
Like
how do you say?
Gillette?
Yeah, I don't know how do you say that, or Yudrion River.
Okay. Does anyone want to do a recall knowledge on the Axan Wood and see if you know anything?
Sure. Why the hell not? Give me my character so I can click.
Oh
on
yeah,
it
yeah,
and
yeah,
use
yeah,
things.
yeah.
What kind of knowledge you want?
The recall-y kind.
Well,
So
yes.
recall knowledge.
You still gotta
You
give
have
us.
to pick
You need to
another
give us a skill.
Or upgrades of skills.
You guys can do society would be fine because it would be Great Urge or Geb lore would be appropriate. If you are trained or better in nature, I'll take nature.
Nope, not me. I didn't do bad though.
Don't have society. I don't have nature.
You should have Great Urge lore.
I have zombie lore.
I think we all got Great Urge lore from the item she gave us.
Everybody should have Great Urge.
Yeah.
I don't
figured it
remember
was
the
one or the
plus.
other, and they were both
The
a +6
scholarly
for me,
journal
so.
compendium.
Yeah.
And I think we technically just become trained in Great Urge lore.
I can't spell fucking grey dirge. There we go. No, I don't want to delete it. Yeah, there we go. Trained. Okay, now I can roll for it. I know I've fixed this multiple times. I don't know shit.
Fuck this shit.
Somehow the celebrant knows more about Graders than you guys.
Clack, after your travels
sense.
from Mektar to Grey Dirge, you would know that the Axan Wood is very vast. It is a fairy forest that is dark, gloomy, and rumored to be haunted. Let's see. And Berline would tell you to keep your wits about you when you're in a fairy forest. You know the rule.
Yeah, that's fair.
Don't make any deals. Avoid the theater. That's all I've got. I don't go into fairy forests. This could be rather dangerous. Do you have any machine guns? Or
No.
perhaps a tank? How do you feel about grenades?
No.
What is your stance on dynamite?
It goes boom. But I hear Juice does a magnificent fireball.
He is somewhat hampered by the fact that he forgot to level up to 4.
It's,
Like a dork.
it's some kind of it is something.
It's a sight to behold. Bless his heart.
Though to be fair, with how often he rolls a nat 20 on them.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not him now, though, so he's either you or me.
So lots of crit fails. Got it.
Could we at least get, like, I don't know, a couple of horses to pull our cart?
No.
Well, I don't know how we're getting there, then. I don't think we can just walk all the way there. That's a long distance.
It's How have you all dealt with him this long?
I mostly tune him out.
Honestly, he's kind of fun.
I'm not that fucking dull.
I said I enjoyed your company.
Yeah, but that did not improve upon my intellectual standing.
I'm not here to judge how smart you are or are not, okay?
Look, all I know is I came here on a boat.
Motherfucker, don't you ever forget.
Just because you ran out of potatoes.
I came up on the Axan River and got here, and it was a good couple of days on boat. And I saw trees pretty much the whole damn time.
You're not going all the way back to Mektar.
No, but the Axan Wood is fucking big.
Hold on. Let me get this straight. Do you want us to just wander blindly in this wood, or do you have some sort of indication in which direction we should go?
Brilliant question. Thank you for asking. She whips out a map and lays it on the table.
Does she have an X?
Oh, you didn't expect us to wander aimlessly, just hope to find this thing that is deep in a vast forest.
Do I look like an idiot? No.
No, you do not.
No. My sources indicate that Iron Taviah lives in a cavern in the westernmost portion of the forest in an area about 50 miles square. Iron Taviah lives somewhere there, and she points at the map. I don't know where specifically, but someone must. You want my advice? Get into that forest and start looking around. Ask questions. I'm sure there are pleasant and curious folk who will be happy to talk to you.
There's other random people that live in the woods?
Isn't talking to random Fae people a terrible idea?
Okay, so let's go over the rules of the forest, yes?
Sure.
Don't leave the path, don't anger the fail folk, and keep your cold iron handy. Now you know.
Wait. Don't leave the path, keep a cold iron handy. What was that second thing?
It says don't anger the fair folk.
Okay. Don't anger the fair folk.
Yeah.
I would suggest someone else does most of the talking. I tend to rub people the wrong way.
I don't know
It's
what you're
supposed to be
talking about. You're also,
counterclockwise, Stump. Counterclock.
also, you are a Jolie. Now, considering that we are going on this adventure for the well-being of Grey Dirge and for yourself, I feel like it's only fair that any supplies we might need not come out of our own pocket.
So she would offer that now you act on behalf of the Bloodlords. It does give her some responsibility for your actions. And she offers to those of you who are technically living, which would just be Lydia and Juice. Let's see, to do a ritual that would last for a year.
I think I'm technically alive. I don't know.
Who technically need food.
No, but that doesn't matter. I'm an automaton.
Let's see. Provides a living character with the negative healing ability undead, and some living creatures such as Dampiers possess. Yeah. So it gives you the negative healing ability.
So it means you can be healed by stitch flesh and all that. Is that what I'm getting?
Well, the thing is it never tells me the name of the motherfucking ritual.
Okay, hold on. It means you can be healed by negative energy. So if you have a cleric that can cast negative energy, channel negative instead of channel positive.
Basically, if you needed positive healing, it changes it so you can use negative healing.
Yes, yes. We don't have any clerics or anything, but fantastic. So if anybody can do negative healing, that would mean anybody who is technically alive, which is 3 of us, because I'm not dead.
I'm not dead
yet.
yet.
So any living creatures...
Undead.
Living creatures who willingly undertake the ritual gain negative healing for 1 year.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just re-up it if we need to. But yeah, and I would take that.
She'll re-up it at will. You genuinely, we don't never even have to talk about it again.
Okay. So now we can be healed with magical negative.
Yep.
Healing, right? I think the only person that helped is me, but that's still good.
Also, she gives you each a special little certificate, and it gives you a discount at the local merchants for low-grade cold iron weapons at a 10% discount.
Okay.
It's a coupon.
10%,
It's a coupon. It is the quality of something you would cut out of like a magazine in the newspaper from like 1984.
It's 10. It's a mailer.
Yeah.
We can't 10%, that's only 10%. What about like 15?
Honey, do you know what kind of work I had to do to get you 10%?
Is there a way to get the weapons we already have, like, coated in cold iron?
I don't think that's how it works.
Well, you can silver certain weapons. Why not cold iron them?
Because iron and silver are 2 completely different metals. One of them can be applied on a thin layer. One of them I don't think works that way.
Cold iron blanch. You can pour a vial of this dark liquid onto 1 melee weapon, 1 thrown weapon, or 10 pieces of ammunition. When using a melee or thrown weapon rather than ammunition, the blanch lasts for the listed duration or 10 successful strikes, whichever comes first.
Yeah, so
okay.
I'll just get some of that.
For 1,700 gold?
No.
It's probably cheaper just to buy a
Oh, that was the greater. Let me click on the lesser.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go lesser.
For 10 gold?
Yeah, that. How long does that one last? Probably not 10 hits. Probably more like 5.
10 pieces of ammunition when used on a melee or thrown weapon rather than ammunition lasts for the listed duration or 10 strikes.
Oh, well then yeah. Fucking I'll load myself up with that shit.
Okay, so let's still allow the 10% discount, so it's 9 gold apiece.
Sweet.
Fast math.
So
I have some cold iron brass knuckles or something. I've got a spiked gauntlet. Can I just make that cold iron?
So you can get the blanch, which is the coating. It looks like there is cold iron chunks, cold iron ingot, awakened cold iron shot, the coating, cold iron buckler, shield, or a cauldron. I would be willing though, if you like, I think we could probably just modify some knuckles.
I've already got the spiked
Yeah, I'll
gauntlet in my inventory. I could probably just modify that. Let me see. Can I do anything with you?
yeah, I'll do 10 of those.
That's a lot.
Okay, so that's 90.
Yeah.
And just can you grab it from the compendium?
Yeah, I can
Okay.
do that.
Oh, right. I'm trying to do it in the wrong place. That's why I can never.
Hold on, I'm gonna drag something on your sheet to test it. Yes, so for 44 gold, you can have cold iron knuckle dusters.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to do that?
Do we have enough money for that?
Yeah.
Then yes.
Okay. So that is on your sheet, Jack. Will you subtract the 44?
Yup.
Lydia.
Yes.
What can the shop get for you today?
There's daggers in there, right?
We can add the cold iron feature to anything. So,
Okay.
Would the cold iron affect any of its other stuff?
you want to add it to your current weapon? Like your shadow dagger?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Maybe.
I would probably say no to the shadow dagger, but if you wanted to spend a day to get it on your +1 dagger, we could do
That's
that.
right. So I have the shadow dagger, I have a +1 striking dagger, and I have a +1 rapier.
Okay, would you
Well, actually, technically, I think the rapier is only +1 because of the rings that I have.
It has a weapon potency on it.
Yes, but that was the only way for me to.
Oh, to add it. Okay.
Yes.
Also, you have to change the precious material to cold iron for if you're doing it that way.
Yes.
It doesn't go under the potency or
Yes.
property rune.
Yep, I know.
No, I'm just saying for doing the things.
So it looks like any weapon you want to add it to, it's going to be 44 gold.
For each?
Yes, but I would say no, I'm going to say no to the shadow dagger. That's already pretty
right.
beefed.
But I have a rapier as well.
Yeah, you can do it to the rapier and to the dagger if you want. It's just 44 apiece, plus your 10% discount if you want to math the shit out of that.
It looks like I can still, I can just add it to my hand wraps. I wouldn't even need a new weapon.
Oh, because you could technically pour it on.
Yeah, or you could just tuck it in their hand wraps. You
yeah.
Get,
that's fine. If you want to switch
the wraps around your hand. Yeah, I'll just add cold iron to the hand wraps.
Okay.
Fine.
So it'd be 39.6, so like 40 with
yeah.
the 10% discount.
Yeah, I would just round it up to 40 because 10% of 44 is 4
Which would be 80.
80. Yep. And then we will just leave it open in case. So let me forget to offer for something.
Yeah, I can only afford to do one.
What's in the party
gold? You also
gold?
have party gold. Like, you can use some party gold.
So I have, like, in mine, I have 13 gold, and then I have shit to sell worth 39 gold.
I mean, if you want to do it that way, go for it. Otherwise, we got a lot of gold from selling all those gems from the bank.
I finalize putting
Yeah,
this on here.
You're about to
If
get
we
a
wanna
lot more
spend-
too. Like this thing is flush
if
with
we
loot.
want to spend 40 from there and 40 from mine, to do too.
Okay,
Yeah, go for it.
whatever you want to do, we can do that.
And I'm just gonna remove this stuff from my inventory.
Did you guys want to
Colin.
do a quick break while you finish this up?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Sounds like a good time.
We'll be
Sure.
back
Take it away.
in 10.
Okay.
And we're back. Because
thought
they
we
want to
had
argue
already.
tent economy.
I
do
do want to
not.
argue tint economy. Look, I'm just saying, if I come back with the receipt and the rest will tint in like condition, can I not get a refund
No.
or partial refund?
All sales are final.
How much is the stupid fucking tent?
The restful one is
320.
320.
We might as well buy it. What else are we doing with this gold? Are we going to
Yeah,
sit on it
that's
and wait for
fair.
it to hatch?
It's not like we need food.
Is one of you a
I'm
dragon?
sure we could spend it and then really regret it later.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I would
Sure.
really regret not having a decent place to rest in the middle of the forest.
Jack, subtract 320 gold. No, you do not get a 10% discount. Ginger, in
That's
your
only 32 gold.
inventory, you now have a restful tent.
Hell yeah.
Why do we want this tent so bad?
Honestly, it's mostly the fact that it camouflages with its surroundings.
It
Oh.
does, and it has some extra defenses, like nothing can move it.
It's good for most poor weather conditions.
Good to know. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't paying that much attention to the tent conversation.
I see how it is. You don't pay attention when I speak. Rude.
I'm sorry, did you say something?
Hey, just so you know,
I did in fact say something. I was reading off the little blurb about this tent and why we should get it because look, I'm not the whole reason I'm not in the farm is because it is not you've been in a farm. It is not a comfortable place to be. I enjoy being in a manor where it is comfortable. So if we're gonna be out in the middle of the fucking woods, I don't like bugs, okay? And bugs like me. So
I'm sorry.
I don't need them in my face when I'm trying to sleep. That's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry. Did you say something?
Lydia has artfully sent up fans throughout the
Can I try
entire
and
manor.
stab him?
Yeah, if you want to do
The
party on
fucking
party
dagger.
attack, I'm not going to stop you.
Fucking surprise attack, Dasher.
You just throw a goon at him.
No, I throw a weasel at his like from behind. I just like grab a weasel and just chuck it at him.
The weasel nests comfortably on his stump.
That's a waste of a good weasel.
Are you ready to head into the forest, friends?
Yeah.
Stump looks at you and goes, "Delicious, thank you for dinner."
But you don't eat.
Fuck you.
I ate her aggravation.
Alright. A narrow path leads between twisted trees covered in black mold. Branches hang from their sides like broken limbs. Really? Okay, like broken limbs. Dark leaves from a thick... Is my brain broken?
I don't know,
Probably.
is it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the mug of wine. Dark leaves form a thick canopy that blocks almost all sunlight, leaving the forest floor cloaked in deep shadow. A thick and moist mat of fallen leaves covers the ground, and although this forest layer muffles footfalls, every step upon it sends centipedes, beetles, and other vermin scurrying from underfoot. A wind gusts from far ahead, blowing hanging moss, and a hollow moaning follows.
I dislike the moaning.
I hate bugs.
A centipede runs over your foot.
It runs between the bones of my feet, and I'm just like, oh, hi, friend.
For the very first time, you just see Lydia with a permanent scowl on her face.
Is anybody trained in nature?
Yeah.
Not me.
Probably not. I am
I
definitely
am
not.
indeed trained
Alright,
in
there's one
nature.
of us.
Please give me a nature check. Or survival.
Holy Jesus.
It's
Let's-
914
let's
and you have 3
do
hero
that.
points.
God, so you're
Yeah,
a
I'm
player.
definitely gonna hero point that, but that honestly, it would be kind of amazing to see what it would do, but
Don't worry, you
There
might get
we
it again. Oh,
go.
you
That's
got the
fantastic.
opposite.
That's good. That's good.
Completely in the other direction.
You know every leaf in this
Jesus
forest.
fucking Christ.
So as you guys are moving along this path, I'm gonna move skosh. Lydia, you notice some boot prints. And you would be able to identify those with a nat 20 as prints of hobnailed boots of red caps.
Oh.
Okay. Guys, I see these footprints. Do any of us know anything about Red Cat?
I know
Do
they're
we-
dicks.
Do we want to go with player knowledge or?
Yeah. Well, I figured actual character knowledge.
Well, to be fair, like, you live in this world. This character would know some of the basic local bad
Yeah.
stuff to avoid.
So
I mean, I could
So-
say like I know that red caps are a thing and that they're not fun to deal with, but as far as
red caps are
Okay,
the
with-
goblins of the Fey world.
Yeah, with a nat 20, you know they're fae. You know they enjoy murder.
Perhaps we should be cautious.
That would probably be the best idea.
You would know
Someone-
that from lore and fairy tales, they get power from the hats, from dipping the hats for which they are named in fresh blood.
Mhm.
gross.
Yep.
Typically stand only about 3 feet tall.
What happens if you just take the hats?
They'll probably try and kill you.
Well, I mean, sure, but are they less powerful without the hats on? Like the doctor and his fez, I don't know.
I don't think that actually.
I don't think that's how it works.
No,
think
it's
you're
Sonic
wrong.
Screwdriver. That's a
I
different
disagree.
story.
I
Fezzes are
disagree
just
with your
cool.
opinion.
They don't give them special powers. They're just cool.
I disagree with your opinion.
By the way, that's the best doctor, as far as I'm concerned.
Who, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
I love him.
It's a
David
fair
Tennant's
opinion.
good. David Tennant's good. I think Matt got the better storylines, which just made him a better doctor.
Plus, he had the bow tie. Bow ties are cool.
Well, yeah, they go with fezzes, which are also cool. No, they just gave. He had more really cool speeches, and
Yeah.
like soliloquies and stuff. Like he just had really cool storylines.
Mhm.
Tennant's weren't bad. Tennant had like the Weeping Angels, which was fantastic,
Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me.
and all that stuff on
Have,
Amy
have y'all
Pond.
seen my icon on Steam? It is a weeping angel.
It
Yes, I
is.
have.
Because they're my favorite.
Still hate them.
I
Everybody
hate
give me a stealth check.
Yeah,
Da-na-na.
That's what
As
I
we're
figure we
standing
can.
around
And
in
you
a
get
circle.
a +2 bonus to your stealth check.
Who does?
Everybody.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I guess I'm okay with my.
Well, we can just
Damn it!
say
I
you
am the
got a
rogue. Why
19.
am I never the stealthiest? This is not fair.
That was a stump. I mean, that was an orc. This stump.
Okay.
I'm literally the least stealthy.
You
of all of
guys
you.
are super sneaky, and you follow those tracks until you are on the other side, or until you're on this tree here.
Are you
And
following them?
you're following them. You don't have a choice.
Running
Because I
away
said
from them.
so. And you see these
Yes,
two
yes,
guys.
master. Of course, master.
You see these two guys through the brush, and you hear them having a conversation in Shiv. Take it away.
Two small old men converse on the path. Each wears a long red cap, and they lean on sides. Marco, says one in a plaintive voice, how much longer we got to be out here? Now roll now, says the other, one hand on his hip. You remember what the lady told us? I don't want to see you again, she said, till you got 6 heads each. Now, how many heads you got? One of them bends over and counts the heads hanging from his waist. 3. But you got 5. But you get 5 when I only got 3. Well, roll now. I'm smarter than you are, see? While you're keeping them busy, I come up behind them, and off we're dead. Kicks the ground with an iron toe. But Marco, that doesn't seem right. You'll help me get 3 more, won't you? Leans over, claps him on the shoulder. Course I will, ain't we, mates? You can have their heads, and I'll get what's in their pockets. Oh, Marco, you got some true heart, you do. And then I guess they turn and we roll for initiative.
Well, they haven't noticed you yet.
Okay. So that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You see them, they're out there hunting heads. They are in the path that you must follow.
I will happily run up and punch one in the neck. If
Can
nobody
I
else does something.
You
can
want to try?
I motion and like go like sneak around and then come out. Can we sneak closer? Get them from surprise.
So you want to split the party
No,
and
I
double
mean,
team them from both sides?
I mean, I'd like to
absolutely.
try and get behind this tree here.
Okay.
Yeah,
possible.
that's kind of like I was thinking to sneak to this tree and then attack from here.
So you can safely sneak like right here without being noticed before I'm going to
Here?
require you to, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Juice will
On my side.
stay back so he doesn't get killed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'll look at Lydia if she wants to, like, if we want to do like a pincer, I'll come at one guy and she can come at the other.
And I'll just
Kind of what I was thinking.
I'll hit someone with something.
Okay. So
This is my
let's go ahead
general
and
thought process.
just have you guys roll initiative and we'll go in that order for your surprise round.
Okay.
Juice initiative.
Oh no.
Oh, Lydia.
Hey, not bad, not bad.
I think
Oof.
I'm gonna just go ahead. Yeah.
Right. That's not bad.
That looks more like a rogue.
Yeah.
So Lydia, go ahead and take your surprise attack.
If I'm on the right thing, there we go. Sure. I'm pop up over here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and double slice at homeboy.
Do it.
Do it.
With a 1.
That'll do it.
Oh, Jesus.
With a crit damage. Ooh, girl. Really?
Oh.
Oofda.
And a 2.
Yeah.
Still a hit.
And please describe this scene for me as you just show up and I want to know how it looks. I want to know what happens to his buddy's face.
Which one do you kill? Do you kill
Marco.
or
It's
Rolo?
Marco.
Okay.
Yeah, the one with less heads, right?
Marco has more heads. Marco has more heads. Rolo has less heads. Marco's smart, you see. He sneaks up behind them and cuts their heads off.
Yes.
Okay. So I hear him describe how he kills all of the other people, and I'm like, that's a fair plan. So I come up to this tree and I just quickly like slide around the trunk of this tree and get right behind him and both like the dagger and the rapier at once and just slice his head off from behind.
Yeah. That's what happens. Stump.
Right?
Glad to see they're easily demolishable in a way.
I'm up behind this here.
At the same time.
And I'm
Looking
hoping
piece
he
of
had no
garbage.
chance to make any sounds.
To be fair, you did
Uh,
51 damage in an instant, so
Yeah.
I am going to
Fucking
fist
rogues,
him
man.
in the back of his head. Oh, wait. Let's just go with unarmed attack. It's more my thing. And I'll roll.
Nice.
Okay.
Do the crit damage.
Now, I'm supposed to be rolling 2 dice every time I hit something. It hasn't worked yet, but let's see.
You want to just
That
double
doesn't
it?
make any sense.
Are
It
you
shouldn't be. I think my class is broken or something. Because an unarmed strike should be a D6 for me anyway, and
Yeah,
that
it
was a
should.
D4. So I don't know why it did that.
so roll 2d6, and then
Okay.
we'll add 4 and multiply it by 2s.
Okay. Oh damn.
Okay,
So
so 11,
15,
15, so 30.
30 demolish.
Alright. I'm not
Okay.
gonna be able to do a damn thing.
No, not at all.
Great. Glad I'm so
And
useful.
then that was my. Do I get another attack?
Don't you get 2 punches?
Probably. I don't remember. It's been a while.
I think you get 2 punches.
Yeah. Let me go for another. Oh, that's when I flurry of blows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna?
I thought we only got one action on something like a sneak attack. Oh no, it's just my turn. Yeah. Okay. I'll flurry of blows. Done,
Yeah, I
take
mean,
a
you get,
second attack.
yeah, you get a surprise round, so.
Well, and then I would have wolf stanced too. I thought I only had one punch. There we go. That might be why it didn't work properly. Let me try again. Ah.
Yeah?
And then maybe it'll work this time. Come on.
Oh,
Whatever.
single
One.
D8 for some reason.
So would it be another D8 on
It
top
would
of that?
probably be, yeah, let me just roll another D8.
Get more than your 1 damage. Motherfucker.
Yeah, another one.
Yee.
That's
But anyway,
some
that's 6 damage.
bullshit.
Alright. Whoever's gonna do Juice's turn.
Juice. Who is running
So-
Juice? Is it you,
Solid guess
Shiv?
on what Juice would do in this situation.
Yeah, Juice is gonna just go ahead. Either you or me can run him. We both have access. But he's just gonna do a produce flame on this guy that's almost dead.
Excuse me, it's called Fireball.
Oh, right. Bootleg dollar store fireball.
You
Oh,
miss.
17 misses.
He's got
He's
hero
gonna-
points.
This
Yeah,
is
he's gonna
true.
hero point because what else is he gonna do with his time?
Critical.
Nope.
Jesus.
God, it's
Alright.
worse. Orc
That's-
deserves some bad rolls after all the things he's done to us.
Yeah, he's been doing some crazy shit in this campaign too.
That's. Oh, I can use a scorching ray for one. I don't think it's worth wasting the second on the spell. Okay, juice is done.
Alright, Clack.
So I'm gonna start by nope. Start by taking a step like just start going into a run, and as I'm starting to run, I'll do one of these.
It's 11.
That's what it says when I on my Wanderer's Guide,
Oh, yeah, it should do that.
but it
Right,
doesn't seem to
okay.
be doing that.
Oh no. Oh.
Let me see if I can figure it out.
Rude.
Clack. Come on.
Yep. Don't worry, just coming up the rest of the way.
It's like a fucking reverse Balin.
Nope, we're gonna hero point that.
Supposed to be 2d6, Shiv?
It's just supposed to be 2 of whatever
That's
the die
rude.
is.
Okay.
So
I
if
changed
if I
your
do the
hand wraps to 2d. It was set at d4, so I just changed it to 2. So we'll test roll it in
Okay.
a minute.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I got.
Alright, so he's gonna roll into initiative.
Well, at least you guys get to go before he does.
Test roll here. Yep. Rolling 1d8.
What on your attack? Which button are you clicking? Fist or unarmed attack?
Well, that was Wolf Jaws,
Okay.
which I get when I'm doing Wolf thing. Here's Fist. And here's Unarmed Attack. See, they're all only rolling 1 die.
All right, we'll try and figure it out after this.
Yeah, I'll worry about it later. I'll just add 2. I'll just roll like dice, like a normal person. Anyway, go ahead. What's going on? It's Lydia's turn.
Yeah.
Step over. And I just quick move behind him while he's facing Clack and double slice again and just try and go for the exact same move that I just did.
All right.
Like, you'll like heads, huh? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. That's a
Cool, cool.
That's a dead roll now.
Yeah. So I
Oh,
take off his head too.
As he falls headless to the ground, Stump says, "Looks like he'll never get ahead in life.
Hey.
But
He'll never be the head of a major corporation."
Alrighty. Well. Wow, Clack, you're just not even waiting.
Nope.
Would anybody like
I like the
to
hat.
Boots too?
search the bodies?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Please give me a perception check.
I just kind of really wanted the hat. I'm getting too much shit for my hat.
Lydia,
so-
you got some blood in your eye and you're just busy wiping it out. But Stump, you will be going through the bodies and the heads and find this in one of the severed heads.
Oh, a sneaky key.
Sneaky.
Wait, what did I find? I don't see it.
It's this treasure chest directly next to you.
Oh, treasure chest. Okay. Ooh, it's a sneaky key. Sneaky. Is anybody here an expert in thievery? The rogue, perhaps, who walked away.
The rogue who just walked away.
I
You
will
can go
check.
ahead and give that to her.
Yes,
I am a
she is an
trained-
expert.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm a trained thief, but not a expert.
Good, you guys have a lot of keys.
I have. Just look how many keys I have. It's so many keys.
I think
We have a
Bank
rogue,
key.
so we don't even need most of them.
Great Urge Bank key, great key. Keys to area E13 and the Crooked Coffin Gates. Iron keyring with 4 small keys. Ornate key carved from obsidian.
all the keys.
Oh, and I have the ventriloquist's ring.
He's gonna want that back.
Yeah, it's mine right now.
Ginger, you now have a sneaky key.
What?
I find this on the body and go, well, I'm not a particularly good thief.
Ooh.
This would probably serve you better.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, alrighty.
I'm sorry. Did you say something?
That's all she does. She just puts it in her pocket.
One day Lydia's just gonna smack the shit out of Stump.
Probably gonna stab him to
I
death with
pretty
his
much
snake.
already tried. I threw a goddamn weasel at him.
Alright, it is now getting much later in the day. You have spent a day traveling and you find yourselves by this lovely river making camp for the night.
One last point of order. I definitely would have suggested like hiding the bodies in some way, like trying to make it less obvious that they're just 2 random dead red caps. That way, if they have any buddies, they don't come across them.
Do we
Oh, for
find
sure. You
the
feed them to
bodies-
weasels.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we find the bodies that they took the heads off of? Like,
No.
they had to get the heads from somewhere.
No. They also fed those bodies to weasels.
Oh, right. I forgot the giant infestation of giant forest weasels. It's a
Mhm.
real problem here in Geb.
They're weasels of unusual size.
Right, yeah. Ermines of unusual size? I don't believe they exist.
Okay.
God damn it. That's great.
Oh, wait, I think I can do this. Look at that, it's
Sounds like a good
nighttime.
nap.
Look at it. Look at it. It's nighttime.
Um,
I don't know how dark
Sure.
it's gonna get. Oh no.
it's
Did
not
it-
dark.
did
I
it
don't know what
change
you're talking
anything?
about.
It didn't change
It
anything
didn't
on
change
our end.
anything for you guys?
No, goofball. You
We
probably
all
have it on
have
the wrong
dark vision.
layer.
Oh, I didn't activate.
Okay, now I can't see shit. Oh, okay. There
Yeah,
it
no, we
goes.
all have dark vision. We're fine.
Oh, there's some light over exactly right here.
Yeah, I fucked. That's my fault. Hold on. It's not supposed to be there.
No.
Would you like a little campfire?
I mean, I don't need it.
I'll give you
Go ahead.
here.
Wait,
Here's a
so
little
instead of the
campfire.
campfire, I have a skull that's an ever burning torch.
It can be the skull. Yes, you can set the skull up.
I just pull out the skull and I'm just like, I brought Bob, and just plop the skull out.
Please tell me all the Bobs are named after different minions from Despicable Me.
No, this is Bob the Skull from the Dresden Files.
A few faint slivers of moonlight shine between the leaves as a woman appears on the edge of camp. Make a woman appear. She's dressed in a simple peasant with long draping sleeves and unbound auburn hair. She carries a basket laden with small red apples over one arm. "Hail," she says, looking around the camp. "I am Drusilla, a woman of the forest, and I have lost my way. May I take shelter in your camp for the night?"
Fucking sense motive.
Yeah, sense motive that
Yep.
shit. Please and thank you.
Yeah.
Said in the
Like, where the
most.
fuck did you come from? We were trying to be sneaky.
Woman of the forest. Don't you mean creature of the night? Oh, why was
Have
that?
where
Rocky
is it?
Horror
Is it
Picture
a
now playing in my
downtime
head.
thing?
I don't know why the first one was only like a +5.
It's
Then
over
it gave me
here.
a +9, so I did that.
Ah, shit.
Alright, is that everybody? So I can scroll?
Yep.
There's only 3 of us. So
4. Okay. Juice wholeheartedly believes every word she has just said and tells her to come on over and have a seat.
Standard.
Lovely.
Lydia, Stump, and Clack. You all do believe her name is Drusilla, and you do believe she is a woman of the forest.
Great.
But we don't necessarily think that she's on the up and up.
You don't know. Like, you don't think she's got malicious intent.
Yeah, fair.
If you're a woman of the forest, don't you have your own home?
climb a tree, bitch. I mean, welcome.
Not to be offensive.
Oh, sorry. I do. I live here in the woods with my husband, Naboa, a woodsman. And our home
not his
isn't,
name.
huh?
That's not his name.
Neboa. Neboa.
I can't read it. So I'm just saying it's a silly name. It's not Randy Sandy Snatch silly, but silly.
A woodsman. Our home is nearby, but I've gotten lost out picking apples in the path in the woods here. They don't like to be followed.
I'm sorry, the paths don't like to be followed.
Yes.
Isn't that what paths are for?
It's a fae forest. They change quite often.
I see. So that's why you're lost in the woods that you live in.
Yes, darkness has fallen. Dark. Paths change.
Right. Are you sure you should be living in the woods if you get lost in them?
Well, we came here from civilization, really.
I find the civilized to be quite uncivilized.
Exactly the point.
All right, I get +1
What
faction
all do you know
aggressive.
about this forest? How long have you been here?
been here?
More than a fortnight.
Be right back.
Oh, your Amazon timer's
Okay.
going off.
um. I'm just like, well,
She will tell you she has lived here for decades.
Do we believe her?
Give me another sense motive.
Sure, I will try. You don't have to, Jack.
no, it's more the fact that like I don't know things.
I mean, yeah, that upsets me all day.
Anyways,
She told you guys that she has been here for decades. And everybody's rolling another sense motive to see if the
It's very weird.
additional
It pops up sense motive +5, then as soon as I roll that, it pops up a +9 right after it. Which
Oh,
I
you
don't
can see it.
understand. Oh, because it's rolling for both of them. I
Yeah.
see what's happening. So I have the +9 and Juice has the +5. Okay. It's weird that it's
Okay.
making me roll for both of them, but that's fine. Oh, probably because I have both highlighted. I think I figured it out.
Juice, because this is gonna be my favorite.
Uh-huh.
That's amazing. You lived in the forest for years. It's wonderful. Easy to get lost in here, is it? Believes every word she said.
Mm-hmm.
First time he's seen a woman other than Lydia or Berline in he doesn't know how long.
just
Hello.
enamored with this random woman in the woods.
Well, yes.
Who's married, by the way.
I mean, what happens in the
random-
woods stays in the woods, right?
No.
There's a whole song about it.
I don't think I know that song.
Look at the majestic flute.
Look, man, if I were a singer, I would sing it. I think
Okay.
it's called Into the Woods.
That is actually what this chapter is called. Okay.
Into the
Really?
thick of it.
I just put you down.
Yeah.
Meow.
I love you too. All right.
This mother, I need attention.
Mother the Crab Rangoon.
Okay. Stump, you think something's up, but you're not quite sure. Like, you think it's like half true, half false. Lydia and Clack, you... Sure, I get this right and explain it properly. I swear to God, not bite me. You can tell that some elements of her story are not true. And that she is most definitely not lost. But you do not think, like, while you think she's being deceptive, you do not think she's being malicious. More
Alright,
like,
now look.
more like you'd get the impression of there's somebody unusual near her home and she's just kind of trying to suss out what's going on.
Alright, now look. I guess it doesn't really matter how long you've been in the woods or like what you're doing here exactly. Honesty is the best policy, I will say, and I feel like you could be a little bit more truthful to it. But if you know these woods well, we may be looking for someone. I don't know if y'all are having any trouble in these parts around here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That may be causing you issues.
Are you a hag?
Well, I think that's quite a bit rude, sir.
That's not really. There are
I don't
other.
mean, are you an old woman who lives in the woods and makes potions out of mushrooms? I mean, are you an evil fey creature that may want to kill me?
No.
Aha! Sense motive. Uh,
I'm I'm not even going for it this time. I'm just like, whatever you are, do you want some pocket bacon?
She is not an evil fey creature that lives in the woods and wants to kill you, but she is a fey creature.
all right. Then we mean
Does
you
she
no
have
harm.
anything to say about what I said?
I don't even remember what you said.
I
"Are
said-
you a hag?" threw me.
That was the best timing.
Mm-hmm.
What, baby boy?
That was beautiful, Shiv.
Look at
I love
this.
it.
Duh, baby.
So,
cute. I
Stump.
basically said, look, I can tell you that you're not being honest about some of this stuff, but we're here looking for somebody if y'all are having problems.
Yeah, and Stump will say, well, then we mean you no harm. You are welcome to join us for conversation and perhaps a drink. And then he'll just sit down and let Lydia talk to her.
Drusilla nods at you and offers out her basket of apples, offering you apples to eat.
I apologize. I'm not of the persuasion that really prefers food. I think I will. I have weasels. I'm okay.
Stump will take an apple to be polite and just kind of like stick it into his mask. Delicious.
No, you idiot.
Did I look at him and I'm thinking in my head,
Hey, your
did
food's
Do you not
done.
they
remember?
say not to
I
take?
it can't. It,
It doesn't matter. You still took
Oh.
it. That's part of the deal.
Yeah, probably
Don't make
bad.
deals
Oh,
with
no.
Faye.
Hold on.
It was literally one of the 3 things we were told.
I don't remember it being a deal. I was just offered an apple.
Mhm.
Yeah, and you took it. That's the.
I did. I was trying to be polite.
Well, you might be
Am I
cursed
dead
forever
now? What's
then.
going on?
No. No, she actually, she tells Lydia, she's not offended by her not taking the apple. And she says there's much that is poisonous in this forest, and much of that poison comes from a single source. You assume that you know that she's speaking of what she's speaking, but she doesn't outright say it.
Hmm.
So as you guys are just sitting there and kind of talking and hanging out casually, she invites you to play a riddle game.
All right.
You would
I'll be fair. I'm not the best at riddles, but I'll try.
like to play a riddle game. I'll read you the riddle and then I will post the riddle because personally I don't process things auditorily. So the first riddle: before I'm born, I live in the earth, but to be shaped, I bathe in flames. When I die, I'm red or green. What am I?
An apple.
I
feel
mean,
like
my
I know
first thought
this.
is pottery, but
No.
because when you play, it's in the earth and then you fire it and it
It's the when I
turns
die
red.
part that's driving me nuts.
You may also try a DC 25 Bardic lore.
Oh, yeah, because I don't have that. Oh, wait, Jack might
Bardic lore.
You are
You're
a
a bard, aren't
bard.
you?
You should have Bardic lore.
It doesn't come with the class. You know what comes with the class? Alcohol. Alcohol lore comes with
You
the
know what?
class.
I'll take it.
All right, I'll try. I feel like it's some kind of sword, maybe, but I don't know.
I
I
want to say
will.
apple, but I
Wait,
don't
no,
have
it would be a
flames.
sword. It would be a sword.
Would it?
Yeah, because when a sword kills someone, it's dyed red, or if it kills a fae, their blood is green.
But how does the sword die when it kills someone?
It's a riddle. It's not that straightforward, I
Okay,
don't think.
you're
But
Jack, roll me the lore check, and I'll give you a clue.
Right.
Okay.
23.
That was
So
pretty close.
you didn't. Okay, you're close, but you're not on the nose.
I know.
Your associate. Think of what it's made of.
Metal.
Is it cold iron?
Okay, keep going.
I know it's metal. I know it's some sort of metal that gets
Oh,
shaped.
iron does turn green.
What?
Like rusted.
Rusted iron turns
No.
rusty red.
Copper turns green.
Copper
and copper
turns
is a red
green.
metal.
Bronze? No.
I don't know. Maybe
Not
cold
right.
iron turns green.
When I die, I'm red or green. It's made of metal. It's shaped by being forged. I'm so close. I know I am. Damn it. This is one of the few times you've given me a puzzle and I'm this close and I'm actually not far off instead of a mile off like I normally am.
I like iron. Personally.
Iron? Might be iron.
You guys want to go with that?
Is it cold iron? Because that's what fucking Fae are afraid of.
Is it... Can I ask her a question about the riddle?
You can try.
Is it a specific item or just a general thing it's made of?
I already told you it's a thing it's made of.
Fuck. I was so close on the alcohol check too. All right. Best guess we got is iron.
Correct.
How is it green?
I'm
so confused.
I don't remember, but I very specifically remember that rust is not always red. Like you can have different colors of rust, and I was pretty sure green was one of them.
Yep.
I had no idea about that.
Yeah, it's possible. Oxidation could come from different sources and be a different color. But I never knew green was one. I always thought it was more like shades of red and brown.
Yeah, but
copper turns green. That's why the Statue of Liberty is that color. But
All right, number 2. Every day you find I've grown, so you bite me, clip me, or paint me. I am neither flesh nor bone, but I'll be on you when you're dead. What am I?
Nails.
It's gotta be fingernails.
Yeah.
Fingernails.
All right, last one.
Didn't even need the roll for that one.
Last one. I am a family of sisters 3, one in the forest, one by sea, the third's in a mine, hidden from sky, but among all of this we've only one eye. What am I?
The Fates. I almost guarantee.
A particular, maybe like a coven of hags, because that's basically what the Fates were. Not the Fates. That's the Hamlet, Macbeth, Hamlet.
No, you're thinking of those particular 3
By
witches.
the pricking of my thumbs, something
right.
this way
But
comes.
the Greek Fates were 3 witches with one eye between them.
Right, and
but weren't they all together?
Those
right,
Hamlet witches also only had one eye that they would pass around.
I'll be right back.
The forest
Last
sea
time I'm
and
gone, I
mind
swear.
thing.
Okay.
The forest sea and mind thing makes me think one sees past, one sees present, one sees future. which is again the fates thing. But among all of us, we've only one eye. No, it's probably not the fates. It's probably something stupid. A family of sisters. One in the forest, one in the sea. Lives in a mine hidden from the sky.
Do 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 do.
I know.
Do,
Well,
And I'm.
we also should wait for
do,
Victor to get back.
I know. Can I make another alcohol check?
I will take a oh my god, occult or arcana check.
Yeah, they're the same number for me, so might as well. That was shit. I'm gonna hero point that. Oh my fucking god.
You're like one eye. What has a cyclops? Black thinks it's a cyclops.
I feel like it's got to be something to do with hags or a coven.
Can I try an occultism check?
Yes.
See that?
Occultism or arcana.
Same thing.
Yep, same here. I'm so mad. Oof.
Okay,
Probably.
you didn't meet the DC, but you got pretty close, so I will give you a clue. The answer has already been said.
So it's either fates, coven, or hags. Coven and hags are pretty much the same thing. And the fates are basically, if you're talking about the ones from Hamlet, a coven of hags. But if you're talking about the ones from Greek mythology, there's some sort of demigods. However, I don't think Greek mythology would really make sense in Geb. Makes sense to us as people, but I don't think they have Greece in Galarian. So if I had to take a guess, I would think a coven.
Final answer?
Particular. Yeah.
Sure.
Perhaps
the coven.
whatever the name of the coven that this bitch belongs to is, because I forgot. But it has a name, right?
I don't know if we were told the name.
The answer is a coven of hags.
Mm.
Which is literally the first thing Shiv said. Jack was like, the fates, and Shiv was like, no, it's a coven of hags, and then we fought for 5 minutes. And I now,
in the end,
I now know how Orc feels watching us solve a puzzle.
Uh-huh.
To be fair, I think you've made us solve more puzzles than he has.
Well,
I-
just now you've made us solve more puzzles than we've solved in all of Abomination Vaults. The only puzzle we solved there is how not to die.
But the important thing is, we got them correct.
No, Mal's the only person that has solved the how not to die puzzle.
Yeah, everyone else has sucked on that one.
Everyone else has failed at least once.
I mean, okay, to be fair, Dirk and Leona have not died.
Yeah, that's because they
Neither
followed
has
the
Amira.
No,
That's true,
Amira,
she
yeah,
didn't
Amira
die.
got out.
And the only reason Feyre died is because everyone told me not to press the final button.
I said press all the buttons repeatedly.
Pressing all
I
the
do
buttons
not
sounded
remember.
like...
I
Okay.
did not hear you over everyone else.
Yeah.
The thing is you guys always tell me don't go for my impulse because it always gets me in trouble, and my impulse was press all the buttons, so I didn't press all the buttons. So the
Once you
one
guys
time following my impulse would have been the right thing to do.
Yes, but it is still the one time. And even since then, the other times, we have been correct about your impulse control.
I'm just saying. I wasn't technically wrong about stealing the stuff from the librarian either.
You weren't wrong about robbing the cart either, but
I wasn't.
you did it wrong.
God.
You did it poorly and got caught by a tiger. And
I
then you
wanted
lied
to
like
pet
shit.
the kitty.
Yeah,
And with
and you
the
lied like
ghost-
straight garbage. You couldn't just try and stealth away. No, you're like,
Oh, no.
hi! No, I'm
With the
supposed
ghost,
to
you
be
got-
here.
And with the ghost, you got hit like twice and nearly
Hey.
died.
Hey, that's not recorded. You can't prove it happened.
I can't. I'll just ask Orc.
Oh,
He was there.
God.
All right, it is 10 o'clock. We will stop there, but she now believes that you are somewhat trustworthy and at least semi-intelligent.
Okay.
So next week when
We
Orc,
killed that bitch's daughter. We'll kill her too.
she gives you a wink and a finger gun.
I don't know what this strange thing means.
Yeah, so next week when Orc is here, I will do the lore dump.
Okay, good.
Lovely.
We got enough done to do a lore dump at least.
So,
I mean, we made some progress.
We
you
did.
did. You're about,
We made it through one RP and made it into the woods.
yeah.
We did
Woo,
two
we
whole
even-
things.
And
We
a
even
small
fought
battle.
some- Yep, the smallest battle we've had so far in any campaign.
Look,
That's because we hit like trucks.
Yeah, we figured out how
Little
to
bit.
hit like trucks, and also, the rogue crit right off the bat.
I'm sorry, would you like me to beef everybody up and weaken your,
No, thank you.
Oh, God, no.
We're good.
It was
I'm-
more just a lucky roll where she was just like, oh yeah, everything's dead, cool.
And to be fair, it was 4 versus 2. We were going to win it, unless for
Oh.
some reason
Definitely.
we all rolled fucking critical ones the entire time.
I mean, if you
Which is-
ever need me to beef things up and, like, weaken you down, I can do that.
No, it's fine. I don't.
No, let's,
We get
let's
enough
not.
of that shit in Abomination Vaults.
Yeah, let's not.
It's nice for this to be kind of the more fun and relaxed campaign. I only have so much nail biting nonsense. I can only keep my temper for so fucking long. Anyway, thanks for joining us. If you did, and if you didn't, what's wrong with you? You're not even hearing me admonishing you for not being here.
How dare you?
Just disgraceful.
Fucking rude.
We will be back again. Jack, are we doing more Baldur's Gate on Friday?
Yes.
Is Heather joining us?
She should be, yeah.
I'll try and see if Orc's going to join us, but he's apparently getting like a social life and
Eh.
can't be hanging out with dorks all night. playing
Does he not know
games.
that goes against the commandments of nerddom?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, like I think he's
It's against
like
the
Bumping uglies?
he's only got 1 foot in nerddom. You know what I mean? Like his other
Mm.
foot's in like Normieville. He's probably the most normal person in the group, like as average normal human beings go.
I resent that remark.
yeah.
I mean, it's not untrue, but I resent that.
I lean real hard into it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're more of like the lawful good one though, Ginger. Like you're
Even when you were the rogue, you're still somehow the lawful good one.
not in character, just in person. Like
Yeah.
I am probably the most straight and narrow.
Yeah.
yes, very much. I never even see you drink.
I've seen Ginger drink.
I've gotten semi-tipsy on this stream on multiple occasions.
Ginger,
it's
are you gonna
possible,
come
but it was-
Saturday?
So rare that I don't remember it
Oh, yes.
Yay!
In theory, yes.
in theory. If they release the shackles of workdom,
I swear to
Well,
God, I will call in a fake emergency
Well,
and
you know.
require you to arrive on scene.
We're
on a
firing the one
he's
tomorrow.
not a first responder. Wait, you're
There's-
firing who?
We're firing one of the girls tomorrow. There's another girl who, like, her leg broke in 2 places and dislocated as well. So she's out for, like, a couple of weeks. For, like, several weeks, at least.
Yeah,
Minimum?
that's probably months. 6 weeks easy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's the minimum is 6 weeks. It's probably going to be closer to, like, 10 or
8,
12 weeks.
yeah.
Yeah. Because she's like 60.
Oh,
now
yeah.
it's gonna be even longer.
Yeah.
The older you
Um,
get, the longer it takes for shit to heal. Anyway, go ahead.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. Keep it
And then there's a third one who she's on vacation right now. So she won't be back until next week. So I
So
got
you're working 4 times what you should normally be working.
Not that bad, but
Sounds that bad.
I'm gonna be, working tomorrow. I don't know if I'll have Friday off or not. But I'm working some hours on Saturday, and I don't know if I'm gonna work 8 or 12 hours on Sunday. And I might also have to work a 12 on Monday. We'll
Oh my
see.
Jesus Christ.
God.
Bro.
But I should have Friday off.
You deserve a better life than this.
I don't disagree with you.
God damn.
I mean, the firing thing is slightly my doing. Not that I disagree with it, but
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, you got to do what you got to do, but maybe you should have waited like a week or two.
well, it's been like 3 weeks, a process of like 3 weeks, so
Okay.
we
All right.
delayed it kind of as much as possible.
Anyway, nobody cares about our personal business. They're here for entertainment. So we'll be here.
Rude.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? Uh, we'll be here next Wednesday as always. We'll be here Sunday. We'll be here Friday to do a little Baldur's Gate. Maybe we'll get Orc if he can, fucking put it back in his pants for 10 minutes, go hang out with his friends, and
We'll be here Saturday this week.
we will be here Saturday apparently, and apparently everybody's going to be drunk,
Mm-hmm.
I will do
which
my
means
best.
I need to go buy more Kahlua because I've only got enough for like 1 drink left. That's
Ooh,
it.
maybe
That's
I
it for
could
us
get some
tonight. Thank you
Kraken
for
in
joining us, and we'll see you next round. Bye. Get the fuck out of here. We're closed.
Bye.
You all gotta go home,
You
but you
don't have
can't
to
stay
go home,
here.
but you can't stay. Yep.
Yaw.
God
I need
damn.
to get some Kraken rum, don't I?